The world's best strikers in the world is looking to leave Newcastle. And in this video, I'm going to talk about where should Alexander Isak go to? Chelsea, Liverpool, or even stay at Newcastle, or what his other options are. Now, before I start, could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below, where do you think Isak should go to? Now, for Newcastle fans, this must be the worst feeling in the world. You finally feel like you're a big club, and your best player, I'm not going to say best player in history, you had Alan Shearer, but one of your most recent best player, he's probably in your top 10 players of all time. I feel like, I'm not a Newcastle fan, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I feel like he's one of your best players in probably top 10. But what I want to say is you finally feel like you're a big club. All of a sudden, your best player currently right now wants to leave. It must hurt. You think you have all the money in the world, you've got Champions League football, you just finished top 5 for like the 3rd or 4th season, or up there at least, and you've won a trophy this season. You finally think you're him, you're them. But no, Isak, he wants to leave. Now, what happened is Ekitike, he's gone through, and Isak, he said he wants to leave, he's exploring his options. That basically means he wants to transfer out to Newcastle. That's basically what it means. And his options are staying at Newcastle, going to Chelsea, and then going to Liverpool. As always, the least unlikely, I think, for me personally, is that the most least unlikely move is going to Chelsea. I don't think that's going to happen. The most reason is because of Chelsea's squad. I mean, the strikers, we have Delap and João Pedro. Yes, Isak is better, but we're prioritizing midfielders such as Xavi Simons and our defense. And I don't think we're going to get a goalkeeper to sad though. But we're going to try to get Hato and Xavi Simons. Then we could try and see about Alexander Isak. But even if we do, he'll cost probably north of 100 million. Or probably north of 90 million. And that's like the reason I don't think we're going to get Isak. If we did come though, we would have the best attack in the league. I feel like with Alexander Isak, wherever he goes, he'll have the best attack in the league. If he goes to Liverpool, he'll have the best attack in the league. If he goes to City, they'll have the best attack in the league. If he goes to Chelsea, the best attack in the league. If he goes to Arsenal, they'll have the best attack in the league. He can even go to a mid-table club, unlike Spurs, and he'll probably let them have the best attack in the league. Probably even a relegation club such as Manchester United, they probably will have the best attack in the league if Alexander Isak joins them. And Alexander Isak is just way too good. And you probably could go to Chelsea. I really wish it could happen, but I just don't see it happening. But we are selling a lot of players, so there is a chance that it could happen. I feel like Chelsea should at least try and talk to him and see his options. And yeah. And then the next least likely is him staying in Newcastle. I don't see him staying in Newcastle because he said he's exploring his options. That means 100% he's going to leave. He's not going to stay. He says he's exploring his options. He wants to see what sides he can get into. He wants to get away from Newcastle. He spent a good, I think, 1-2 years at Newcastle, and he's been a success there. He's not been a failure. Don't say Newcastle fans, you can't say he's been a failure. He's been a success there. And if he did stay, I feel like Newcastle still need to do better. I think one of the main reasons Isak is leaving is because Newcastle have not improved their squad. Yes, you got Alanga, and the defense or the midfielders, I think you need to improve that. I don't watch Newcastle games, but I feel like you need to have the high-profile players to bring him in just to ease Isak's concerns. I think that's the main reason. And if you can get them, then I think it will be okay. But I feel like once Isak goes, they're going to try to get Benjamin Sesko. And RB Leipzig, now they know that Isak's going to go, they're really going to drum up the price for Benjamin Sesko. And that's unfortunate for Newcastle. They're going to pay way over the odds. And it's just what's going to happen. And I feel like Newcastle, they're going to have a dip. And they're probably going to finish 7th or 8th without Isak, if Isak does leave. And it's really a shame for Alanga as well. Probably was looking forward to playing with Isak. And just a shame for the whole Newcastle club in general. And especially the fans, they love Alexander Isak. And then something which is more likely to happen is probably him going to Liverpool. I feel like if he went to Liverpool, they would literally have the best attack probably in the world, either between Barcelona or Liverpool or PSG. And their like attack would be Florian Wirtz, Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz probably on the left, and striker you could have two strikers, Ekitike and Alexander Isak. And oh my god, what a super team that would be. And will it happen? I think Liverpool are probably gonna try and bid for like 80-90 million, but I think Newcastle want at least 100 million, probably 110 million. Might have to settle for 90 or 80 million though. And just the case that's going to be for Newcastle fans. And I think in the end he probably will go to Liverpool, and they'll definitely have the best attack in the league, there's no doubt about that. And probably they're going to try and win the Champions League, probably, I feel like. But I feel like he'll definitely be the best option for Liverpool. I feel like he'll literally be how Man City have Haaland. It'll be like for Liverpool to have Isak. But Isak, he's a little worse at finishing, but much better on everything else that Haaland isn't as good at. And I feel like Liverpool should try everything to go sign him. I think he's about 24, 26, so he's just going to get in his prime. And he's already got about, I think, close to 20 Premier League goals. And imagine what he'd be like in his prime with Mohamed Salah. Maybe his goals might dip, but his assists might go up because of Salah being there. Or maybe Salah's could be what I just said for Isak. And I just feel like it just seems so perfect for Isak to go to Liverpool. And before I finish, I just want to say sorry state of affairs for Newcastle fans. Probably great for everyone else in the league. And probably Newcastle fans are hoping he goes abroad so he doesn't terrorise them every single game. But at least for Newcastle fans, maybe to make you happier, you have a lot of money, you made a profit on him, and maybe Shesko could be your answer. Personally, I don't think Shesko is the answer, but that's my opinion. And thank you for watching. Could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for doing so.